tag team to beat.
Here comes Disobey Landon, but also here comes Trouble.
Trouble is right, and look, Brandon Collins again carrying that symbolic cross to the ring.
This is a team that has made their mark in Pro Wrestling 225 and all over the Gulf South by being this team that is chaos, that is destruction. It's all in the name, right? Disobey.
See what kind of chaos they can create in the ring here at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
JTM, one of the most experienced wrestlers in Pro Wrestling 225 and in the Gulf South.
You talk about experienced, you talk about the hype man in Louisiana wrestling. You're talking about WildThing.
What a great time to be a wrestling fan in Louisiana. Here comes WildThing, the heart of Pro Wrestling 225.
Look at the standoff right here.
Well, we know, Landon, we're coming hot off of Super Gold 6, where JTM played a massive role in Michael White's winning of the Survivor match and taking control of Pro Wrestling 225. And WildThing was on the losing end of that historic contest. So you know there's some bad blood to settle between
Absolutely.
those two. Who's WildThing teaming with tonight? I can't wait to find out.
The leader of the Hay Nation, Chase Matthews. What a team!
WildThing, Chase Matthews. By the way, Chase Matthews having a hell of a year in professional wrestling. Seems like a great time. Seems like a great time for these two to team up. And they have, I'm sorry, let me hold for it. Hey! Hey!
Oh, wait a minute.
Look at these guys, almost the antithesis of Disobey. Am I right?
Oh, you couldn't be more right. And
Eddie Irons getting in on the action.
Love it.
JTM and Brandon Collins. No Simon Phillips tonight. Do you think that helps Chase Matthews and WildThing? It's actually 2-on-2.
Let me tell you something. One of the things that is so dangerous about Disobey is their ability to lure you into a false sense of security. Usually, it's done with the person on the outside that you forget about. Tonight, I think it's possible that because they're missing that third member, that WildThing and Chase Matthews could be underestimating JTM and Brandon Collins. Looks like we're going to start things off with WildThing. Brandon Collins across the ring from him. It's time to get started at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
WildThing, Collins getting ready to lock up here. WildThing, obviously the strength advantage, and you see it play out there.
Yeah, but don't count Brandon Collins out. His stature is not the only thing he brings to the table. He's a very dangerous competitor. WildThing's going to want to keep him down, and it looks like we've got a change already. JTM coming in to maybe even up the score.
So much history between JTM and WildThing, right? They have battled throughout the years, and they're going to battle again at Extreme Madness, March 26th. JTM, WildThing, part of that three-way ladder match for the SEC Championship with Rhett the Threat.
Excuse me, Spencer. JTM taking down WildThing with a shoulder tackle. He's going to run it again. And look at the height on the drop kick from WildThing.
And JTM maybe wants some time to breathe. Notice the strength game wasn't going to work for WildThing against JTM, so he switches it up, goes to the air with the drop kick, and takes JTM down.
Looks like we're going to see, Chase Matthews.
Hey! An impressive year for Chase Matthews so far. Let's see what he can do with JTM in the ring.
Trying to reach behind the snap, does not get it. JTM brings him down.
JTM maybe the largest man in this match, so you can see him being physical, and I think that's going to work to his advantage in this match.
Definitely the game plan, and look at this. Cutting the ring in half, bringing him to the most dangerous corner in the ring. You feel that one. Of course, the Risen one there in the corner talking a little smack.
Ooh, big fisherman suplex. That might do it with the bridge. No, JTM, it should be noted, former SEC champion, and I know it's easy to get distracted perhaps by his, alignment with Disobey, but a great veteran in the ring, and you can see Brandon Collins benefits from that experience.
That's exactly right, and Brandon Collins is going to start going to work. You see the roughneck attitude that Collins brings. Leader of the Hay Nation is in trouble here in the corner as Eddie Irons starts to count. Look at just stare Eddie Irons in the face like that. You see the attitude of this team, Disobey.
Well, you just said it. It's all in the name, right? Disobey. You think Brandon Collins is worried about what Eddie Irons has to say? He's got that wrist control now over Chase Matthews. Matthews trying to feed off of the Hay Nation here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Hear the haze emanating from the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
JTM waving by as comparison here. As Collins now, look at this back and forth between Matthews and Collins.
Got that wrist control back. Chase Matthews rolls through.
Another kip up.
Kips up. And again, a reversal. Gonna bring him over with a hip toss. Into the corner. What's Chase Matthews got in store for Brandon Collins? Ooh, hard whip in the corner. And again, scoops up. Slams him down.
Off the ropes, he's going for it. Hey, leg drop. Cover, 1, 2, and JTM in to try to break it up, but a kick out at 2 by Brandon Collins. Collins now on the outside of the ring looking for a breather.
One thing you can't forget about Disobey, they are a very, very smart, calculated team. They needed a second, just hit the reset button, and it pays off.
It's exactly what you said, right? You lure Chase Matthews to the outside, make him chase you back into the ring, and Collins and JTM take a little advantage here after just a slight moment of 2-on-1 action.
Brandon Collins delivering some knees there.
Kick out at 2 there by Chase Matthews. Now would be a great time for him to get back to WildThing in the corner.
Gets up. You see the height on that one.
Brandon Collins says, I saw your dropkick, WildThing. Here's one of my own.
Only a 2 for him. Collins does head over to JTM coming in.
Landon, what does it do for Disobey if they can get a win tonight over Chase Matthews and WildThing in front of all these people at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center? What does that do for a team like Disobey?
I think it boosts their confidence. You're across the ring from WildThing, one of the most impressive guys in the Gulf South. And if they can get a win right there, it boosts their confidence, which I think is a very dangerous mindset for Disobey to have.
The last thing you want to give Disobey is confidence. Chase Matthews trying to build off of the momentum from the Hay Nation, getting some elbows in, trying to break this lock and back down to the mat.
Not going to let it happen. Oh, what a hard knee. And of course, going right back to using the ropes.
Eddie Irons in perfect position there, trying to get him off the ropes.
It's only a matter of time before WildThing steps into this thing to create some separation.
I wouldn't call that a pin attempt, necessarily. I think he stepped on his throat, Landon. Just absolutely vicious stuff from the former SEC champion, JTM.
And you can hear it. Again, taunting the crowd with the vibes.
Matthews almost able to get to the corner there, but JTM again there to pull him away, put him back to his half of the ring.
Snapmare sets him up for,
Matthews needs a tag, and he needs it badly here.
You can hear he's got the support of the people here at Red Stick Wrestling Con, but will that be enough to get him to the corner and get WildThing into this match?
When you have someone with the leverage advantage like JTM has, what is the best way for Chase Matthews to try to get out of this predicament?
Right now, survive. Please don't panic. Know where you are in the ring and maneuver yourself as much as you can with your positioning to either get to the ropes or get to your tag team partner.
After 2 drops of the arm, a third one will not happen. Chase Matthews is surviving, just like you said. Trying to get JTM off of him, trying to make it to the corner for a tag.
There it is, but he goes to the most dangerous corner he could go.
Big European uppercut from JTM as well. Whip across the ring,
Ducks the clothesline. Both men down in the center of the ring. This could be the opportunity that Chase Matthews is looking for.
The crowd is behind the leader of the Hay Nation. Will he be able to make it to WildThing? JTM also crawling towards Brandon Collins. Tag to Collins, tag to WildThing. Here we go.
What a hard clothesline, bringing Collins down, and again. And
Super kick. And another super kick from WildThing. Both members of Disobey down. Is that it? No, a kick out. The resiliency of Brandon Collins. How about that?
JTM trying to slow the momentum of WildThing.
A bit of a preview to Extreme Madness. Matthews off the top rope.
What an incredible maneuver from the top. But I think we might be a little concerned about WildThing's shoulder. We know he's had problems with that shoulder in the past.
Well, that was no accident of JTM to target that exact shoulder. And now some double team work. JTM's got WildThing. Collins up top. Watch out here.
And this is where Collins is at his best. What a risen frog splash. And that's enough for the win.
Unbelievable. What a statement. JTM, Brandon Collins come to the Lamar Dixon Expo Center, the Red Stick Wrestling Con, and they defeat the team of WildThing and Chase Matthews. What a momentum-building win without Simon Phillips for Disobey.
That's exactly right. They had a game plan. They went into it and executed it to perfection. This Disobey team might be getting to the point where they're the best they've ever been.
Putting the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Division on notice here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Incredible performance from JTM and Brandon Collins.
Take nothing away from the absolute awesome ability of Chase Matthews and WildThing. They were a dream team.
The crowd showing their appreciation. WildThing on a bit of a tough streak here with Buck after the loss at Super Bowl 6, a loss here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
And you have to imagine giving up a match to Michael White on such an important night.
Yeah.
Has to still be playing in the mind.
Couldn't agree with that. But what a start to the in-ring action here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con, Landon. Huge tag team match. That was really, really good stuff. It's only a sign of good things to come. Let's send it back to the ring.